السلام عليكم. مع كامبريدج أكاديمي النهاردة بنستكمل الحلقة الثالثة من Subjunctive. We have Subjunctive 3. Subjunctive means when you want to express unreal situations. We have would rather, would sooner, would just as soon. They express preference, but the most common is would rather. When you want to express present or future meaning, or when you want to express past meaning, here we must have this with different subjects. When I have different subjects. When I have different subjects with would rather, or would sooner, or would just as soon, I use the expression I'd rather, and then the second subject. I have here two subjects, I and you. I'd rather you. I use the past simple to express present meaning. I'd rather you studied harder, which means you don't study hard. Or I can use in the negative, didn't, because it is in the past. I'd sooner you didn't waste your time. This is negative. So I mean you waste your time in the present. When I want to express this in the past, I use the past perfect to express past meaning, and also in the negative, I use the past perfect in the negative. Here I say, I'd rather you had studied harder. I use the past perfect to express past meaning, means you didn't study hard. Or when you want to express negative, you make the negative from past perfect. So I use I'd sooner you hadn't wasted your time, means you wasted your time. So here we have those expressions with the subjunctive, would rather, would sooner, would just as soon to express subjunctive. But when we have the same subject, I mean, when the sentence has only one subject, I'd rather study harder. There is no subject except for I here. I'd rather study. Here, after I'd rather, I use the infinitive. I'd rather study harder. This is for positive sentence. But when I want to use a negative one, I use not plus infinitive. I'd rather not waste my time. I'd rather not and infinitive. I'd rather not waste my time. This is for present meaning. But for past meaning, and we have also the same subject here, I use I'd rather plus have plus past participle. I use the present perfect after would rather to express past meaning. I'd rather have studied harder, means I didn't study hard. And here, I'd rather haven't wasted my time. I used present perfect to express the past meaning. I'd rather haven't wasted my time, means that I wasted my time. Another use for I'd rather. I use I'd rather not as a short response to say no. For example, do you want to go for a drink? I'd rather not, which means no. And here also, do you want to get a taxi? The response is, I'd rather walk than take a taxi. Here, after I'd rather, I used infinitive, and then rather, than, and then infinitive. Infinitive, than, infinitive. I'd rather walk than take a taxi. Keep watching for more videos. Bye.